And then number three, kind of simple, but not really, right? It's just be optimistic. Be optimistic. Negativity will quickly drain your motivation. It'll drag you down. Um, I know it happens to all of us, right? We're human. It's important to wake up in the morning and go through self affirmations. Have those positive mantras that you remind yourself about when you first wake up in the morning, before you go to bed at night. Think about three things, man, that I pray and just thank God that I was able to be able to experience those three things during that day, or just three things that I'm thankful for, but doing things that are going to continuously help me to remain optimistic. When you surround yourself with positive thoughts, positive energy, and then positive people, man, it does so much to uplift your spirits, to continue to give you that confidence. And when you are down, you have other people around you that you can feed off of some of that positive energy, and again, they're going to lift you up. And then you'll have a chance to pay it forward at some point, right? They're not always going to be 100%. They'll be down, and now you're going to have that energy to lift them up. And that whole vibe and that energy will just be reciprocal as you go through that process.
Yeah, I mean, we've always felt like entrepreneurs, creators, right? Because entrepreneurs are creators. You are a creator. You are creating something from nothing. You're executing on a vision. You are building a business, and if you're doing it right, you're building a legacy. Entrepreneurs truly are to us like superheroes. We have a superpower when it comes to clarity of vision, clarity of purpose, connecting with people, relationship building, ingenuity, creativity, thinking of new solutions, all that stuff, right? So I share that because I think about how in every single superhero movie I've ever seen in my life, from the time I was a jit till now, right? When they inevitably come up against the big bad and it looks like they are on the ropes, there are that core group of heroes who hold out hope, right? That they're optimistic that we're going to figure out how to take them down. And inevitably they do, right? And I think it's intentional that, that's the story you see repeated, in every version of superheroes, whether you're looking at, how we look at superheroes today, or if you look at ancient historical mythology and how that is actually like kind of the original superheroes. I'm not trying to get into too much of nerdy stuff with you guys, but because that is my bag. But when you look at that, there's a reason why we have those character arcs, those story arcs, right? And it is because we know as a part of our human nature, it's those that hold out that are the most relentless, the most uncompromising when it comes to their optimism, their positive thought, still committing to doing the work, right? Because these heroes aren't just sitting on a couch saying, like, this will all work out, and they're not going to fight the big bad, right? They're putting in the work, right, to put up the fight, right, while still being armed with the optimism. But we know that it's those individuals that are the ones that are the most successful. Every single entrepreneur, every single person we hold up as a gold standard of success can go back and tell you the story about how it was darkest before the dawn, and it was only this glimmer of light of hope and optimism that they held on to when everybody else, their family, their friends, maybe their original business partners, was telling them not let it go, right? And if they had decided to quit at any point prior to when things popped off, we wouldn't have the stories that we have. And so the optimism is just so critically important. I'm here to tell you guys, man, there's going to be more than enough individuals out there that are going to try and, pepper your dreams, right, with seeds of negativity. And that is one of the that's one of the areas where you're gonna have to guard. At times, and we talk about discernment, you're gonna really have to guard against it from your mental perspective, and also just like kind of guarding what you're building, right? Like we talk about treating your business, treating your ideas like your baby, and that concept never resonated with me as powerfully as it does until for me, I became a father, and then you just start realizing like hell yeah, like I'm watching like when people come around Lennox when he was first born. All right, hey, back. What he don't need his cheeks touched. Like, nah, you wash your hands. You ain't wash your hands. Like, because you're thinking about guarding that baby and how how fragile he is, right? How fragile that baby is, and how the wrong person, the wrong energy, the wrong whatever, right, could put that at jeopardy, and you don't want that to happen. So you have to take that same approach when it comes to your business. And it's sobering, but it's a reality, right? Is that not everybody that's in the stands, right? Not everybody in the stands is rooting for you to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you and I, we learned that very early on in Pop Warner, right? There's playing football as kids, half of the stands is rocking with you, the other half ain't.
Not. Mm-hmm.
Right? And when you score, it's guaranteed that half of the people are going to be pissed about it, and the other people are going to be elated. And when you fail, there are going to be people that celebrate the failure, just like there's going to be people that mourn that failure, right? And so you have to go into this open-eyed, clear-eyed about that, and then just being able to guard it, and more importantly, not allowing those, again, circumstances to influence your vision and how optimistic you are about what you're building. And that optimism is not blind optimism. It comes from a commitment to doing the work and the other things that we've shared as far as building self-confidence when it comes to continuing to learn, right? Clarity in your vision, those type of things.
You have just listened to the Uncompromising Entrepreneur Podcast, hosted by Jimmy Gonzalez and Devon Watts. Thank you, and we hope that you pursue your passion, create profits, and build a legacy. Until next time, y'all.